Alright, we're back doing some neck work now. You can see I've already installed the Floyd. Got the neck through neck through bolts. Pretty much standard stuff. I mean, if you put screws and nuts together, it's all you're doing really. Just admiring those frets again, those shiny, smooth frets. I'm so happy about those. So I've got the Planet Waves D'Addario locking tuners. And as I said before, this is overkill. I've got a locking nut. This would be more if you had a traditional nut. So why did I get these? Well, like I said, they're heavier. And basically I'm putting more weight at the headstock, so hopefully I get more tone and sustain transferred through the guitar rather than losing it. As we all know, energy goes the path of least resistance. So hopefully with that extra weight at the headstock, that'll help keep some of that in the guitar. Much like putting the Fat Finger, those big weights that they had that you clip on your headstock. Pretty much similar theory. I mean, these are pretty straightforward to put in. There's no ferrules or anything or sleeves they got to go into. Basically, we just take these and pop them on through, and put a nut on it. Then we'll grab a socket by hand. Just tighten it up a little bit, just enough to snug it up, because we're going to rotate these around a little bit in order to get them square. Now I'll show you a neat trick for getting these squared up. It's that way they look normal, and they don't look like the teeth in a redneck, or tooth, I guess. Either way is probably correct. You got them going every different way of direction. You also notice on these tuners, you'll notice this little silver spike at the top or whatever. That lets you know that that is the entry way for the string to come through, and then it will come out the back where there is no spike. Generally on a Strat, a lot of people use what's called a staggered. They use what's called staggered tuners. Kluson makes those. What it is the farther back you go, the shorter the posts get to help the guitar get the proper angle to avoid using string trees, retainers, or whatever. They're a nice idea and they work great. However, I've got a string bar I'm going to use to get the proper angle that I need. Also, the string bar with the Floyd, technically if I lock the strings down, they're going to have the correct pitch from here forward. However, they have a tendency to break strings back there. And again, if I decide I want to take these blocks off so I can jump around different tunings, I'm going to run into a problem because I won't have this proper string angle coming off the nut at that point. So yeah, exactly. So we'll just go ahead and assemble these. These in there somewhat, but as you can tell, they just don't look right. A little cockeyed, a little crooked, especially this one down here on the end. I may have had that just a little bit too snug to do what I want to do. If you notice at the bottom of these, let me get that in the camera, they're relatively flat all the way across. So what we do is we grab something that's straight or close thereof. See, they're nice and straight and true now, which is what we want. Now we don't want to go in and just bust in and start running screws down through these holes, because you'll split wood, you'll tear it up, and it's going to look like crap, and it's going to chip out. So we got the screw holes there, we've got everything ready. So you need an awl or something with a point that you can make a mark with. I actually use an old dart, and the reason why, because I can grind it down enough with the shaft thick enough, I can actually get a good center on these. And you just want to look down in there and you want to just mark a center spot to start your drilling. And then we do the thing that we all love to do, and that's take it right back apart. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill these out, and even though this is not finished like the body, I'm still going to actually start the drill bit backwards a little bit, just enough to get an indentation rather than a dig, so that way it doesn't chip out behind here. If it does chip out, more than likely it's going to be so small nobody's ever going to see it, but I don't want to take that chance. It's wood, you never know what can happen, and you know, it's just the way that I am. So anyway, happy greetings and all that good stuff, and I'll see you later. I wanted to show you this one other little trick that I forgot to mention. I learned this, my father-in-law builds antique furniture and things of that nature. A lot of people use a piece of tape or whatever to make a guide stop so they know how far to drill the holes. And they just wrap the tape around. However, he leaves a little flag on it. And the reason why, and we'll see if we can get you in to see this, is that even though you've got the tape there as a depth stop, you get all that boring coming out and you can't really see where you're at. When you put that little flag on there, whenever you see it sweeping away the debris, the boring, you've got it. You don't have to worry about eyeballing it as much. See the debris. Now you see the debris go away. And you're at the proper depth. And we'll do this one, just in case you missed it the first couple times. And see how it sweeps the debris away. I guess that's one of those tricks you learn from having old eyes. Just one of those cute little things I want to show you guys that I just now thought of. Kind of slipped my mind.